Hey everybody, this is Ryan. I'm back with Locker Room Debates, and I've got another tournament bracket for you guys. So this one, I did the men's NIT the other day. Now we got the women's national invitational tournament. And we've got first game to start out with. We've got Air Force and Utah Valley. This one, both kind of evenly matched teams, but I think I'm going to give Utah Valley the edge here to win this matchup. Then, let's see. Next one, we got Pacific in New Mexico State. Pacific has a losing record, so I feel like you got to go New Mexico State here to win this one. Next one, we've got UT Arlington versus UIW. I think this one was interesting as well. We got two close teams. Go UT Arlington to win this one. Then another great one here. We got Chattanooga and Alabama A&M. Alabama has 5 extra wins than Chattanooga, so I'm going to go Alabama here. Next one we've got is, let's see. We got Abilene Christian versus Northwestern State. Both teams solid, but I'm going to give Abilene Christian the edge here to win this one. Let's see. Next one we've got is Western Illinois, 500 record versus Lipscomb. I'm going to go Lipscomb to win this one. Then we've got my alma mater, Lindenwood. They went off this season versus Tulsa. I'm going to give Lindenwood the win here. They had 21 wins this season. I think they're going to make some noise in this NIT. And then last game on the left side, we've got Texas Southern versus St. Mary's. St. Mary's has a losing record. I'm going to go Texas Southern to win this one. And then moving on to the right side of the bracket, we've got UMass versus Stonehill. Both teams barely got over that 500 record. I'm going to go Stonehill to win this one. Now we've got Coastal Carolina. They only had 8 losses this season versus Campbell. This one's an interesting game. Should be close, but I'm going to go Coastal to win this one. And then we've got Bryant versus Army West Point. Army only had 7 losses. I'm going to have to give this one to Army. Now we've got Howard versus Siena. This one looks like it should be decently good game, but I'm going to give Howard the edge. Now we've got Duchesne versus Longwood. Both teams 11 and 12 losses this season. Should be a decent game. I'm going to go Longwood to win this one. Now we've got Colgate versus Coppin State. I'm going to give Colgate this edge on this one because they only have 9 losses. Now we've got our 2 final first round matchups. We've got Old Dominion versus Navy. This one, I'm going to give Old Dominion the upset in here. Then our last game we've got is UIC versus UAB. UIC has a losing record, so I'm going to go UAB to win this one. That completes the first round matchups. Now we're getting on to our second round going into the Super 16. So the Super 16, start out we got Washington State versus Utah Valley. I'm going to go Utah Valley to keep on going. They'll make it to the 16. Got New Mexico State versus North Dakota State. We go North Dakota State to win this one. They got the first round bye for a reason. Next one we've got is UT Arlington and North Texas. North Texas won 7 more games than UT Arlington, so I'm going to give North Texas the edge here. We got Alabama A&M versus Troy. Alabama A&M has 1 extra win, 3 less losses, so go Alabama to win this one. We got Central Arkansas versus Abilene Christian. We go Central Arkansas to win this one. Now we've got Lipscomb versus Illinois State. These 2 evenly matched teams here, but I'm going to give Illinois State the edge to continue going. Now we've got my Lindenwood Lions versus Tarleton State. I'm going to give Lindenwood the edge. They're going to keep on going to the Super 16. Now we've got the last game on the left side. We got Texas Southern versus Louisiana Tech. Both teams 16 and 15 record. So this one should be pretty close. I think Texas Southern gets it going and wins. Moving on to our right side, we'll have Stonehill versus Buffalo. Buffalo almost has 8 extra more wins than Stonehill, so I'm going to give Buffalo the win here. We got Southern Indiana versus Coastal Carolina. Both teams 22-23 wins. This one will be another fantastic game. I'm going to give Southern Indiana the win here. Then we have Rutgers versus Army West Point. Rutgers only has 11 wins. I don't even know how they got here. So Army, I'm going them. They have 13 more wins than Rutgers. So give me Army. Now we've got Charleston and Howard. This looks like it'll be a good matchup as well. We'll go Charleston to win this one. Now we've got Longwood and Miami, Ohio. This one, decent game as well. I'm going to go Longwood to win this one. Now we've got Colgate versus Cleveland State. Cleveland State has an extra win on them. This one will be a good game as well. I'm going to go Cleveland State to win this one. Then we got Purdue Fort Wayne versus Old Dominion. Go Purdue Fort Wayne to win this one. And then the final matchup of the Super 16, UAB versus Butler. Both teams barely. This will be a close one between 2 not so highly great teams, but I'm going to give UAB the win on this one. Now we're on to the Super 16, Utah Valley versus North Dakota State. This one will be a fantastic game. I think Utah Valley keeps marching. Then we have North Texas versus Alabama A&M. I'm going to give North Texas the win here to go to the grade 8. Then Central Arkansas versus Illinois State. This one, 2 teams, 21 and 23 wins this season. I'm going to go Central Arkansas to keep on marching. We got my Lindenwood Lions making it to the Super 16 against Texas Southern. I'm going Lindenwood to make it to the 8. Then moving on to our right side, we have Buffalo versus Southern Indiana. This one, 2 great teams. I'm going to go Buffalo to keep on pushing. They've been dominant all season. Then Charleston and Army West Point. Both teams have 24-7 record. I'm going to go Army to win this one. Then our final 2 games of the Super 16, we got Longwood, Cleveland State. Both teams solid. This will be a great matchup in the Super 16. We'll go Cleveland State to keep on going. Then Purdue Fort Wayne versus UAB. This one, I think, will be a blowout. Purdue Fort Wayne, I think he blows them out. And then we're on to our grade 8 to go to the Fab 4. Utah Valley versus North Texas. Give me North Texas to win this one. Been dominant, 24 wins all season. Then we'll have Central Arkansas versus Lindenwood. I think Lindenwood, they have their magical season continue. They'll make it to the Fab Four. Then we got Army West Point versus Buffalo. I think Army's time comes to an end here and Buffalo makes it. Then we've got Cleveland State versus Purdue Fort Wayne. It's going to be a great game. I think Cleveland State wins here. And then in the Fab Four, North Texas versus Lindenwood. This one, I don't want to go against my Lions, but I think their time will be out here. I think North Texas advances here. And then out of Cleveland State and Buffalo, I think Buffalo wins. And then for our champion, I think North Texas is taking it home, the NIT champions. Make sure to comment below for what you think will happen in the women's NIT bracket. Hope you guys enjoyed watching and be on the lookout for some extra bracket predictions as well. Thanks for watching, guys.